Hello, I'm Dragoș, and in this video we're going to put our AI agent to a test. We're gonna build a TanStack application that will gonna use the Bunny database. So if you don't know, Bunny it's a provider that is like a Cloudflare alternative that has also a database in here. It's similar with something like SQLite. And yeah, in this video we're gonna use TanStack, we're gonna use Drizzle, and we're gonna use Shadcn, so we can see how well the GLM 5.2 can help us build an application. And in here, the first thing that we're gonna do is to go and create our application. And in the ui.shadcn.com, in here you will have the options to go and create. And in here I've chosen the details. So in here you have the details to go with the style, to go with the base color, theme, charts, fonts, icon library, radius, menu, and things like that. And if we're gonna do get code, in here you have the options to choose the template, and we're gonna use the TanStack Start, we're gonna use the base UI, we're gonna use the pointer like this, and in here we're gonna use bar. So basically, to have everything set up with Shadcn and TanStack Start and all the details, you just need to copy and run this command in there. And in here I am already logged into a VPS server. So basically in here, what I'm gonna tell my AI to do is to search for the Bunny database details, and then to go and build an bookmark application that will allow you to add different things in there. It will have the backend that will be in LibSQL and with Drizzle ORM and all of these things. And right now in here I'm in the projects on this VPS server. I will go and run Bunnyx like this, and in here you can go and create the application, and I will rename it like this, startup app. You can add whatever you want in here. And right now, okay, let's do it again because I see it failed. And what I will do, I will put the bookmark up like this because maybe it has a problem, because I've tested this. I spell it long, bookmark up. It's okay with the name, doesn't matter. And right now in here I have the prompt, and we're gonna go and do the details. So let me copy this prompt in here. Okay, to do up, no, because I already created an article like this. And let me copy this prompt. Okay, and in here I will just open this folder, open remote. I will go into the open folder, it will be in project. No, like this, no. And in here, bookmark up. Okay, and right now this is the interface, these are the files. In here I will just gonna go and create a new terminal like this. We're gonna use Droid for this, and this is a powerful CLI application. And in here I will choose the model to be the GLM 5.2 because I have my coding plan in there like this, and I will paste the prompt in here. And right now you will go and try to create all of the application, and until we have something from here we can go and create the Bunny database. So Bunny database, this is the interface, and here just go to the databases. You just add database, and basically for the Bunny database you will pay only for reads. So you see in here that you will be charged for 30 cents for billion reads and 30 cents per million writes. And storage, it will be 10 cents per gigabyte. Single region deployment, I will use this, I will use Frankfurt, and in here I will put like bookmark DB like this, it will be the name. And in here we have the options to use replication and choose the location. I will choose the location nearest to my server, and I will add the database. And in here you will see that you will have the database URL, full access token and read-only token. In here you have the options to download them. I will download the environment file like this. I will gonna open this. Yes, allow impact commands, because right now this it's trying to go and install the needed things in here. Database URL. Type your own answer like this. Enter submit in my reply. So right now let's go and open the database URL and details. So basically like this is database URL, database out token, read-only token. So we're interested only in the first two, like this. I will provide the details to this. And right now he will go and create the details. Okay, so right now he will go and create everything with the schemas and the details. In here it will install the Drizzle, it will configure Drizzle, you see in here, with the details. And right now you have things like LibSQL needed for the Bunny database, React query, Drizzle ORM. Next themes, it used Sonar, Drizzle kit, and in the CRC you will have the client, schemas. And in this way we're gonna see also if the GLM 5.2 is able to do some serious work with background, with backend, and if this application it will be usable in the end. That's the scope of this. Created environment files with the details, and right now this will take some time, and we will let him cook and we'll come back to see the details in some time. After a couple of minutes the process is still running, and we're gonna review what he did. It created the schemas for us, it put the Drizzle config in place, added the client, it is searching for some modules in here, it creates the bookmark function, it's update the router, and right now it's doing other things. Okay, bookmarks, it changed the title, toaster. Yeah, the good thing that you don't need to understand everything with these AIs. So I am curious to see how it will work. Updated the packages to put the host because this is on a VPS server. It added a DB generate, DB push, and DB studio in here to check for the details. And right now he is going and pushing the database. Okay, found one error. So it's quite fast, GLM 5.2, and it still goes. I'm curious to see if it will be usable at the end. Okay, it's running the lint, it sees the errors in here. Okay, yeah, this one almost clean. Okay, it's doing the latest things. It sees an error in there with the lint. Okay, it still tries to see if there is an error. It shouldn't be any error right now. Let's see if he did something on Bunny. So I have the details. I've copied the tokens, continue. Bookmark, let's see. I have the bookmarks tables in here that it's added. Right now it doesn't have anything. And in here you see that you have the table structure, so this is provided by Bunny, and in here you have the rows written, so you have the ID, URL, title, description, favicon, tags, and this is the table, and in here you have some options. Okay, so yeah, the table is in here. We're gonna see if this is usable at the end. Bookmark cart. Okay, it's adding some checks maybe. Okay, I will let him finish with all of these errors and came back at the end after he checks everything. Okay, so right now he started the dev server. In here you see that it's up, and he's just checking to see if there are problems. This testing the bookmark thing, not directly. Okay, clean state. It will do a final review. as you see in here. Okay, so he finished with the details. This is what he did. And right now let's open a new terminal, npm run dev, because the database is up and running, and right now I will connect to the VPS servers that I have. Okay, and in here you have the UI with tags, with searchable things. Let me go and bookmark this URL in here to do up with TanStack and Bunny database. Let's see, design like this, add. Okay, design. There are some issues in here. Let me add another thing in here like this. Okay, you can delete this if you want. It has some problems with the UI, but right now this thing is usable. And if we're going to check the database, let me go to region, let me go to database editor, bookmarks. In here you see that you have the details, title. It didn't fetch the title properly, description it didn't fetch, favicon URL, tags. So we still have some work to do in here, but the connection and everything is working. And let's go and search for. Okay, the filters are working, so it's pretty good. So right now what I will tell him to do is the fact that the title, description and favicon is not right. Title, description and favicon are not fetched. Fix that. And UI looks bad. I'm just curious to see what he will be able to do only with that generic prompt, because the functionalities are there, but the problems are with the details, and I want him to have the bookmarks working with favicon, with description and things like that. And again I will let him finish. So after a couple of another minutes he finished. He tested everything with agent browser, the factory iDroid default thing. It tried to take screenshots, but this is not a model that has vision. But it tells that everything is fixed. It even added a bookmark by itself. So let's see this. Okay, right now it's on 3003 port. Okay, 3003. Okay, I see he removed all the bookmarks. Let me go and add again this bookmark design. Okay, he has a problem with this, and I see this was not fetched, but for the GitHub it was fetched correctly. Let me try with another thing. Maybe it doesn't know how to interpret everything in the websites that are out there to parse the details. So for this one it was able to do the details correctly. You see the favicon, it's added, description and the title, and it's looking nice. Okay, if you click it, it goes in here, clear. Okay, like this. Let's go and put the design thing. Yeah, it's working. And right now if we're gonna recheck the bunny details, in here you will see that you have the details with the URL, description, favicon, where it was able to find it, created tags. So yeah, I mean, it created the details. The design is not that good, but of course you can iterate on this. I didn't tell it to follow anything. And right now you have this, and let's delete these things. So I've deleted the details, clear tag, and right now if we're going to check again the database like this, we should have the details removed. Okay, so yeah, we have only the IDs 3 and 5 remaining that has title and description. There are no errors. So yeah, I mean GLM 5.2 with Droid is doing a pretty good job, and in here I wanted to show you how it's doing when you're putting it to work with a backend. I wanted to show you TanStack Start and the Bunny database. So I hope you enjoyed the video. In case you have something to add, please don't forget to drop a comment. In case you like what we have seen, please like and subscribe.